Hi, I'm Diet Cokehead, and I'm always in trouble. Yeah, I was like, let's make an easy personal video today. That race thing took a lot out of me. And I feel like I want to space out those videos a little bit more. God, I can't talk about it without that sounding bad. Like I do want to discuss race in a way that's not like alienating people from being like, oh, I'm from academia and I'm better than you, and like that's irritating, you know. But and I don't like it whenever it's like I feel like a lot of like the academic whatever is like on trend with whatever their universities are preaching, and I feel like there's a lot of messy shit going on there too. I want to do a video on that as well, but it's like I just want to shut the fuck up about like all like let's just personal videos are way easier. So I just wanted to talk about like love and relationships in this modern world, and like holy like some like I get so fucking mad with the way like a divorce shit sandwich is like the most annoying thing in the entire world to have to fucking deal with. It's ruining my life. I have no control over my life. I have no control over my own child, and like when I get to see her and it's driving me fucking crazy, and I might get to the point where I'm like, I want to date a guy and I want him to be so fucking annoying and I want him to drive this my baby daddy insane. Like I will get like that. Like it will. It's just see how he likes it. But then like I don't. I'm scared to date. I am I don't understand that. I don't understand people who move somebody in with their kid that their kid hates. Like if my kid told me that they hated somebody I was dating, they'd be fucking gone. I haven't had a boyfriend in like 6 years. But like my baby daddy ran bitches in and out of his house, and I don't like that. Like I don't trust his judgment. He's a very poor judge of character. His best man was a pedophile. We found that out later, but the best man at our wedding was a fucking pedophile. And we got married on 9/11 too. Today's 9/11. Every time the flags are half mast, I was like, I married that motherfucker. Like, I know. I am so fucking terrified of like wasting any of my time, wasting sex, wasting some of my life and investing it into somebody and trusting somebody and then them just mow it all over and destroy me. And then like because like it's like as soon as you get fucking married, as soon as you're their bitch, they think that they can do whatever. Like marriage is fucking slavery, dude. Like marriage is just this whole system is a farce, and it is so fucking stupid, and it should be illegal. Like marriage in general should just be fucking illegal. If you really love somebody, then why do you need a document? Why do you need a contract involved in your love life like that? I don't. I thought that whole time, and I signed one anyway, just because like my family told me I was white trash for having a baby or whatever. And like the thing is, like I I treasure being a mother. I love being a mother. I can't help it. Look, if you're I think that we way too normalize the yeah, I think it's your body, your choice, whatever, but I mean like my choice was to have like I wanted the experience of being a mother. I wanted to see I was curious. I wanted to see what it was like. I couldn't bring myself to have an abortion. And I don't think that that was Christian indoctrination. I'm not telling anybody. I think that it's primal. I think that it was instinctual. I think that just some people have like, you know, like I have some cats that like I had cats my whole life. My mom was a cat hoarder, and sometimes like they would go and steal other babies and go and raise them, and I think that that's the kind of cat that I would be. Like I just have a maternal instinct in me. Part of why I love Eminem so fucking much is just how much he's like all about his kids. Like I just like people that are like that. I like people that give a fuck about their children. I don't think that it's I've never ever like yeah, it's hard as fuck. It is the hardest thing that I ever had to do, and I wouldn't just go tell everybody to go fucking do it. And I would tell somebody to get an abortion if they think they're gonna be a shitty parent. And I would tell somebody, you know, like there's some people that should not have fucking kids. There are some people that should just never fucking have any. And raising a child in a very messy divorce with a previously abusive spouse that is exercising all the control in the world. He's trying to fucking take her to Mexico or some shit. Like, yeah, right. I will fucking. Oh no, I will like. I will call the law and get like cops and stuff involved if he takes my baby to Mexico without my permission. Like, I don't think that you can do that. Really and truly, I would sell everything I fucking own, go find my child in Mexico, and then I'll go handle it with Mexican law. I mean, like, I will look up how much I can get away with. But it's not a situation that I want to be a part of, and it sucked because, like, I kind of did, like, I'm 34 now, and I'm probably, like, past that window, and it's, like, too difficult in my life to, like, have anymore, and I wish that I could have given my daughter, a sibling or something, and, like, had, like, at least a good birth experience, at least a good raising a child experience, at least, you know, but then, like, I can't just, like, redo it all over, and, like, I can't, especially now, like, not having my child, in my life. Well, she's in my life. I see her every other weekend, and, I see her all month on July, and, I do, like, my time with her is more, it's unnatural, and it's not okay, and I'm breaking down over it all the time, and she's breaking down over it all the time. Neither one of us can emotionally handle the separation. It's very difficult, and I don't want to be, like, if I were ever to have another child, it would be 100% IVF, no father, no, I would never put myself through that again. I would never, ever do that with another man. Not just, like, men have, like, fucking destroyed me, and I'm very adamant in going, like, no, you make sure that he treasures you, you make sure that he cherishes you, you do not just give it over to a man. Don't let men talk you into anything. Don't do, like, men shouldn't be making you do things that they like. They shouldn't be trying to, like, control you, or, like, they shouldn't be pushing their politics on you. They shouldn't be, like, they should be discussing them with you. Like, most men, it's like you fucking start, like, every single guy that I've started, like, talking to or seeing or something, they have, like, some stupid bullshit political rhetoric that they like, want me to get behind. Or they'll, like, be into some, like, seriously, I was dating this Jewish guy for a long time, and, he wanted me, he was like, well, no, if you, were, whoever I end up with has to convert to my religion, but you can get tattoos, and you can come to my bar, and you can, like, and you only wear your hat around your family, and you know, or, like, he kept it on the whole time he went down on me, but then, like, but yeah, but, like, is that, and I don't know anything about Judaism, honestly. Like, everything I know is from him, and he would get freaked out whenever, like, but I didn't, it's not, like, that's not, like, fuck Jews, it's like, I wouldn't be a Christian for my mama and daddy. I'm not converting over to, I don't believe in God in general at all. And I'm not gonna for some motherfucker. Like, never. But it just doesn't, like, they don't even expect you to be like, like, let's back up. Let me fucking evangelize you. Let me fucking, like, put my politics down your throat. Let me fucking, because, like, I mean, I'm my own person with my own thoughts and feelings. I'm not a blank canvas that they get to, like, pick out and, like, put in a room or whatever. It's bullshit. When you're a naive ass 20-year-old that's only experienced, like, your husband being nice to you for the first year of your life, like, it's so easy to think that, like, all women are full of shit and there's no point in feminism and that you like your life like that. Yeah, but then you turn 27 one day and they cheat on you, and, like, one day you don't agree with them and they don't like that, and one day your philosophy changes and it doesn't, like, line up with theirs. Like, I just feel like relationships are all, like, projections. Like, it's just one person, and whoever is a stronger personality, and most male egos are extraordinarily fragile, and that just makes, like, somebody, like, the most insecure people in the entire world are narcissists. The most insecure, like, that's why, like, the MAGA people, and that's why, like, super conservative, whatever, they're very deeply insecure. They feel like their shit's being threatened. It's, like, literally all this stuff. Like, bullies hate themselves. Like, you know, it's that kind of a thing. And, it's so glaringly prevalent with most of the male species. It's so fucking ridiculous. And, like, most women, like, it's hard to be a woman here. It's hard, like, we don't really get the good jobs. And then, like, even so, we're usually, like, there's no such thing as, like, dudes, like, oh, women always get the kids in custody. Women always, like, that's bullshit. No, like, men always fucking dip out, and they don't take any fucking responsibility, and then they go and blame it all on the girl. Like, that's what's fucking happening. And then they mock us, and then they just say the word feminism, like that word is stupid, and then they think that that's a win. They think that it's all true. Like, it's all, like, the male patriarchy's, like, all, it's real. It's, like, a real thing that is fucking everybody over, even other men. And like there's so many like on cam and stuff. I have so many submissives. I have so many dudes. Like and oh my god, those fucking incels. Like they just want girls to tell them what color panties to wear. Like they are so they cannot live up to the stupid ass idea of like masculinity or whatever. They just think that they're supposed to. It's all optics. We're not apes, you know. Well, I mean, we are apes, but we're not fucking chimpanzees. Like, we're not, we have evolved past, these stupid fucking hierarchical dominant kind of things that we keep projecting to keep things in order because it's like, well, it's, but I feel like in the last 2 years, like seriously, as soon as a guy goes, well, a real alpha, and then I block him like immediately. I won't even let him fucking finish that sentence. Like as soon as somebody unironically talks about the alpha, beta, sigma, or whatever, unless they're tipping me on cam, I fucking block them. And I only like seek out guys that like lean all the way into the beta shit or whatever, because like at least you know they get laid that way. At least they're you know. But the thing is, like 90% of dudes that you talk to are assholes to people like me. They, you know, like as soon as they find out that I sell on OnlyFans or something like that, weeds out 90% of guys that are going to be willing to date you because that threatens them. They know that you're exposed to like every man on earth, like in it with the touch of a button, and you know that there's better. I'm so experienced at this point where it's just like I know what some men would do. Like, I'm not just gonna sit there and be like, oh, you have to prove yourself to me. Like, a guy will come and bring me presents just to eat my pussy. And I'm not gonna settle for less than that now. Like, that's the baseline at this point where I'm just like, you have to bring me presents, you have to eat my pussy, and then like you have to be very good, and then go home. I seriously tell guys to come over and eat my pussy first and let me see how good you are. Then, like, at that point, I will decide if I want to waste sex on you or not. And if they don't like that, then they can fuck off. Like, half the guys are okay. You would be surprised how many guys are like, yes, ma'am. Like, a lot are. Like, no, they're not the loudest majority. No, they're not going to be down there in my comments because they're fucking pussies. But, I mean, like, that's what I like. I don't understand why so many women want the validation and the approval of 90% of men. That's gross. You don't want that. You don't want like to be you don't want to be the hottest thing in the world to a whole bunch of fucking Trump humpers. You don't want that. Because if all those fucking Trump humpers and stuff and all those alphas, whatever, if they like you, then that means you're fucking stupid. That means you're getting conned. That means you're getting scammed. That means your life isn't yours anymore and you're not a real person, you're an object. And that's perfectly what most men want. I don't think that I could ever be in a relationship again. I don't think that I don't think that anybody has what I want. And like I don't think of love as like somebody that looks like this and somebody that's like if I were to ever like anybody or be with anyone again, like for the first and foremost and stuff, like I wouldn't bring anybody that I met around my daughter unless I knew them for a couple of years. And I never talk to guys or go out or anything if, like, my kid is there. But we're in a small town, so unless, like, I'll see them or something, if they have their own kids and they're, like, we're just in a situation where we have to ignore each other and pretend like we don't know each other and whatever. Small towns. But, I mean, still, I wouldn't, I fucking hate it. I hate small towns so much. I hate whenever they're like, oh, who's your, like, they'll see pictures of my kid on my wall and they'll be like, oh my god, you're her. But I don't want somebody who gets really uppity and pissed off and silences me. Like, I can't stand it whenever I'm with a guy and I start talking to them and, like, immediately I can tell that I'm smarter than they are and they're not keeping up with me. And then they try, and not only do they try, they still think that they're smarter. I can't stand that. That's immediately fuck off. And I don't like it. No nagging, no belittling. If I sniff out the tiniest little bit of belittling, that motherfucker is gone. And if they are cruel and stupid towards sex workers, if they think that it's okay to charge for medicine and they think that it's okay to charge for food, but they don't think that it's okay for women to sell their pussies and they make fun of women who do that, that's immediately no. I don't want to work this hard. I work so fucking hard, and I've gone through every single thing in my life all by myself. I went through my father dying all by myself. I went through my first husband getting deported and dealing with that whole situation all by myself. I'm dealing with this divorce and trying to claw my way back onto my feet and it's hard as hell. I've had so many setbacks and stuff the past like 5 years since I've been divorced. And if he says one thing in front of friends and then talks to me differently, fuck no. The biggest, most annoying thing, every single fucking guy that I've ever spoken to in my entire life, like, as they think that I'm, like, supposed to be a vending machine for their sexual appetite. And I don't, whenever they can't talk to me without a boner, when they only talk to me when they're horny, fuck off. Like, that's the immediate, like, if you're only talking to me when you're horny, then I only want your money. If you only want to fuck me, then I only want your money. That's it. That's the bottom line. If you can't talk to me like a person and you can't think of me as a person or whatever, you better be fucking paying me. So that's why I can never date ever again for the rest of my life, and why I'm gonna die alone, and I'm probably better off for it. I think that my life is a lot more enriched whenever it gets to be my own life, because I feel like whenever you're in a relationship with somebody, it's not your life anymore. It's their life that they're dragging you along into. It's their friends, it's their whatever, and you don't want that. You don't want, like, don't let your boyfriends or whatever's friends be your friends. Don't ever do that, because they knew him first. You're gonna be a liar. Guys like that, the worst kinds of guys are the guys with, like, all of their fucking friends who fucking worship them or whatever, because immediately, like, everything is optics. Everything is how they look to their friends. Everything is, I just hate men, and I make my living off of hating men. That's the beauty of the internet. That's where I shine. That's where I need to be for the rest of my life. Like, it's not about how hot you are. It's not about how anything. It's about how good you can spit in their fucking faces and belittle them and emasculate them. There are guys jacking off right now just by me hinting at it, just by me saying the word emasculating, and like I like to do that. I'm just sick of being treated like shit. I've had the shit beaten out of me. I've been, like, horrifically abused in relationships. I've been held down on shrooms, and, like, god damn, like that. If they bring up anal once, even if you like it, I think that you should fucking tell them to hit the road too, because it's like they get so obsessed. Men get so obsessed and they're so entitled. And they think that you owe them. Just because they liked you, they think you owe them. Hate men. I hate men. I hate them. Look, frankly, if you're a man and you're sitting there going, I understand and I'm sorry about my gender, you're one of the good ones. You're one of the only good ones. If you can sit there as a man and listen to me say you're one of the good ones, and you don't need your dick stroked, you don't need to go down in the comments and be like, oh, look at me, everybody, like, that's how a good man behaves. They sit there and they be quiet. Guys are like, please don't hate on men. Like, that's the most, no, you're the worst. You're the worst. The please do not hate all men. You are the worst. Because you're just like them, and you demand people say that you're not. You don't want to listen to the words out of my mouth. You want all the validation and the attention and the whatever to go to you. Well, you are saying your experience of getting your fifis hurt is more important than what I have experienced under a man, and that is bullshit. Miss Pedlin almost lost her temper. But that is bullshit. And it's like the way that most men think, it's not okay. It's not cool. It's not, like, I don't hate men. I reform them. Okay, bye.